Welcome to Taekook Whispers, a place where every moment between Taehyung and Jungkook speaks louder than words. Have you ever noticed that beyond the bright stage lights and the noise of the entertainment world, there are glances that linger just a little longer, color choices that feel too perfectly aligned to be called coincidence, and the smallest details that seem to carry the deepest meaning? As if, without saying anything at all, they already understand each other. So the question is it all really just coincidence? Or is it part of a story slowly unfolding, one that is never spoken out loud? Taehyung and Jungkook have a unique way of expressing their closeness. It's not something that always needs words. In fact, it often feels stronger through the quiet, subtle moments that many people overlook. Time and time again, they are seen exchanging glances that last longer than usual, as if the world around them fades away, leaving only the two of them in that shared moment of understanding. These are not just ordinary looks. There's a pause, a depth, an emotion that is difficult to explain, yet easy to feel. For those who pay attention, moments like these often feel like proof that their connection goes beyond simply being group members or colleagues. Even their fashion choices have become a topic of fascination. When Jungkook wears a sweater blending purple and green tones, paired in a way that feels intentionally harmonious, many see more than just style. There's a recurring pattern, matching colors, complementary aesthetics, that to some feels like a quiet, unspoken language only they understand. Taehyung, in his own way, adds layers of symbolism as well. He has been seen wearing accessories featuring elements of a red thread, a symbol believed in many cultures to represent fate connecting two people. It creates the impression that what they show isn't just about appearance, but something deeper, as if even the smallest accessory becomes part of a larger story they are building together. What makes everything even more intriguing is how that closeness remains, even when they are apart. There's a sense of continuity, an invisible thread that never breaks. The way they respond to each other, the way they remain present in each other's lives despite physical distance, it all feels intentional yet natural. When Taehyung looks at Jungkook in certain moments, many feel that it's more than just a glance. It becomes a quiet expression of how much Jungkook means to him. Jungkook, on the other hand, often shows his care in subtle ways, almost unnoticeable at times. But that's exactly what makes it feel sincere. He doesn't need grand gestures. The simple acts, paying attention, listening, or just standing close, are enough to reflect the depth of their bond. This is why many people see their relationship as something different from the usual dynamics in the entertainment industry. It doesn't feel staged for the camera. Instead, it's built from small, genuine moments that feel real. On stage, their movements often align naturally, without the need for planning. In interviews, their eyes meet across the crowd, creating brief but deeply personal moments. In recent photos, that sense of closeness continues to appear. Coordinated outfits, mirrored gestures, and the way they stand side by side all paint a consistent picture over time. For many fans, this is not coincidence, but a form of silent communication that keeps repeating. As time goes on, it becomes harder for people to ignore what they see. Not because anything is intentionally shown, but because the connection seems to grow naturally. From the way they move, react, and make even the smallest choices, it all feels like a reflection of something much deeper within them. As BTS approaches their comeback, public anticipation continues to rise. People are not only excited about the music, but also the interactions that always manage to capture attention. Their on-stage chemistry is one of the most awaited elements, because that's where spontaneous, unrehearsed moments happen. At the same time, the support from fans plays a crucial role in their journey. The appreciation they receive goes beyond talent. It reflects years of dedication, hard work, and growth. Every bit of support becomes part of the foundation that allows them to keep moving forward. Taehyung's presence on social media once created massive attention, drawing millions even before posting anything. It showed just how powerful his presence is. Shortly after, Jungkook's interaction on the same platform also caught attention, seen by many as a simple yet meaningful gesture of support. Their success in the digital world didn't happen overnight. It is the result of a long journey, shared experiences, growth, and a connection that continues to evolve. Every step they take often feels linked, as if guided by an invisible thread pulling them in the same direction. In documentaries and performances, their presence together almost always stands out. Without long conversations, their interactions alone convey deep emotion, warmth, comfort, and a sincerity that is hard to fake. Perhaps the beauty of their relationship lies in its simplicity. They don't always need words. A glance, an expression, a quiet presence, these become a language of their own. And when all these small moments are seen together, they form a powerful and consistent picture of closeness. As artists, both of them show extraordinary dedication. Every performance reflects discipline, practice, and commitment. When one performs, the other often watches with focus, revealing a quiet admiration and respect. Off stage, their lighter moments, practice sessions, dance challenges, show another side of their bond. Laughter, shared energy, and natural warmth create a sense of friendship that feels genuine and comforting. Over the years, the public has watched them grow, not only as individuals, but as part of the same journey. Taehyung, known for his creativity and artistic expression, and Jungkook, with his precision, energy, and dedication, together create a harmony that is both captivating and inspiring. In the end, what keeps people watching is how their connection seems to be built on something solid: mutual respect, support, and shared experiences. Every moment they share leaves an impression, and every small interaction sparks curiosity. And maybe that's where the magic truly lies, not in what is clearly shown, but in what is quietly felt. Something that cannot always be explained, but is always understood. So, what do you think? Are these just ordinary moments? Or is there something deeper behind them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Taekook Whispers so you won't miss even the smallest hidden details, because here, every glance has meaning, and every moment tells a story.